A convicted child rapist is back behind bars tonight for at least another 2 weeks.
And today a judge ordered Richard Gardner held without bail as a probation violator. As we first told you Friday, Gardner was arrested for allegedly filing a false document, his marriage license application.
Now, Gardner allegedly used his mother's Weymouth address on the document instead of his Providence address. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has been working this story all day. She joins us now live with what Gardner's lawyer is saying. Steph?
Well, Richard Gardner's attorney says this is all just one big misunderstanding, pointing out that Gardner gave his correct address to the Providence police, who have been tracking him ever since he got out of prison. But the address mistake on the marriage document has landed Gardner in a jail cell for now.
I believe Mr. Gardner is a danger to the community. He's held without bail.
A judge sending convicted child molester Richard Gardner to the ACI for at least the next 2 weeks after Cranston police arrested Gardner on Friday for allegedly writing his mother's Weymouth address on a marriage license application called a marriage worksheet instead of his new address in Providence's Washington Park, where he had just moved in and registered as a sex offender, much to the chagrin of his new neighbors.
Clearly, the defendant is a danger to the public.
Assistant Attorney General Stephen Regine acknowledged the new charges of filing false documents don't usually put someone behind bars without bail. But he argued Gardner should be held as a violator of his 29-year probation for child molestation, while Gardner's attorney, Robert Mann, argued this was just a mistake. He says Gardner only had a Massachusetts ID and showed that to the clerk for the marriage license.
This is really sort of nothing more than a misunderstanding at most, Judge.
The judge ordered him held until a violation hearing on November 19th. Outside court, Mann and Gardner's new wife, Patricia, declined to comment further.
He's really not going to make any comments right now.
The city of Cranston would not release a copy of the document in question that Gardner and his then fiancée signed. Police said the marriage remains valid. And Gardner pleaded not guilty to the 2 new charges in court today. Coming up new at 6, the ACLU of Rhode Island explains why they are criticizing the Cranston police and accusing them of abusing their police power. Live in Warwick, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
A civil rights group is raising questions tonight about the arrest last week of convicted child rapist Richard Gardner.
Gardner appeared in court today after Cranston police took him into custody Friday on a charge of filing false information. Gardner's presence in Providence's Washington Park neighborhood had caused a lot of outrage.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live now from the mobile newsroom with new details. Steph?
Richard Gardner's arrest this time is for a fairly minor crime, allegedly writing the wrong address on a marriage license application. The arrest has garnered criticism from a civil rights group, but police and prosecutors say this probation violation should be enough to put Gardner back behind bars. Convicted child molester Richard Gardner back before a judge accused of violating his probation. Cranston police allege he wrote the wrong address on a marriage license application last month and arrested him Friday for 2 counts of filing false documents.
I believe Mr. Gardner is a danger to the community. He's held without bail.
Gardner's defense attorney Robert Mann said this was all just a misunderstanding. But Cranston Police Chief Michael Winquist said last week Gardner doesn't get a pass if he breaks the law.
If he crosses the line, there's going to be no leeway for Mr. Gardner. Whether he's jaywalking, filing a false document, it doesn't matter to us. We feel that he should be behind bars.
It's that statement that raised the alarm of the ACLU of Rhode Island. Executive Director Stephen Brown says police are abusing their power.
The police chief made very clear they were going to look for some reason, any reason to arrest him. And that should be troubling to everybody to think that the police are using this arbitrary power to decide whom they're going to arrest, whom they're going to charge with a crime, not because of the crime itself, but because of who they are or something they did in the past.
And I asked Colonel Winquist to respond to those accusations from the ACLU. He said he wants to reserve comment on the case now that it's in the courts. Now, Gardner is being held without bail for the next 2 weeks until his case is back here in court on November 19th. His new wife also declined to comment today. Live in Warwick, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.